Dear all, today we start with our sixth unit. Okay, in this we start with the how to develop the embedded system. What is the embedded system development cycle? Okay, there are some phases to develop the embedded system. The first phase is market research. We need to research what the requirement. We need to get the number of requirements from different client, and according to the client requirement, according to the customer requirement, we study that requirement. We make one literature survey, and after that we will get some literature survey, and according to that literature survey we go with the second phase, that is a specification. According to the requirement, which type of hardware or which type of software is required, we specify that hardware and software. Okay, and according to that software hardware specification, we select the chip, such as a system on chip or any other chip, whatever we required, we select. Okay, and after that we are going for the next phase, that is the development. After developing, we get develop one system, and then we evaluate that system, and then we go for the production. And after production, we get one product, and that product is used by the number of people. And uh, according to their review, we can make some modification in the system. Okay, that is go again under the evaluation, then we make one product. Okay, then development. The main part is the development, and in that development we divide that development into the two parts: hardware specification and software specification. Okay, hardware specification. In that hardware specification, as we selected one processor, okay, then what is the another requirement? Okay, which type of processor we require? It is a microprocessor, microcontroller, or any high profile processor we require. We specify all these things in here. After that we specify which type of memory is required, what is input output devices are required, or whatever the hardware units are required, we specify that hardware units here. And after that there is for designing, we are using the schematic PCB and FPGA design and simulation. Using these two we design our hardware architecture. After getting that, we design or we test the system module wise, and after testing each module we integrate all the module and make the integration test. After that, the software specification, which type of software tool is used for designing the system, uh, which type of editor is used, what is assembler, which type of assembler is used, how to compile the program, which type of compiler is used. Okay, a simulator is used, emulator is used, stimulator is used. What all these are given under this software specification. After getting that editor, we perform the coding as per the requirement. After getting the coding, we simulate, we check that whatever we done is correct or not by using the simulator, and then we test module wise. There are number of modules are present of our system. Then we test that by using module. Each module we test, and after getting that we integrate all the modules in one single system, and then we perform the integration testing. After that we combine this hardware and software. First of all we and then we module wise test that hardware and software combination, and after that we combine all these things in one single unit, and then we perform the integration testing. And after performing all these, we develop one system, and then we evaluate that system, and then we go for the production. Okay, statistics shows that the testing takes up major time in development cycle, because testing is very much important. We perform the module wise test and integration test, therefore testing is very much important in this software development life cycle. Okay, these are the some phases, and through that phases we develop the embedded system. First of all market research, then specification, then chip selection, then development, then evaluation, and then production. If we go according to these steps, we develop one system, and that system is ready to use by the customer. Okay, these are the levels of abstraction from top to bottom. Is first of all, we need to specify the requirement. We need to gather the requirements from different customers. Then we provide the specifications. What are the hardware and software specifications required to design the system? Then we architecture, means we design our system, hardware design and software design. Okay, then components, what are the components required, and according to the components required, we are provided to that design. According to design, we are take some components, means hardware components such as a memory, input output devices, and then we perform the integration of all these hardware and software into one single entity. Then what is meant by requirement? Requirement, we require the input. What is the input we are requiring? What is our output, and how to perform, how to get that output from the input? That is called as a functioning. What are the design metrics? What are the design parameters are required? What are the testing, validation? How to perform the debugging? How to avoid the error? All these things we are comes under this requirement phase. Then specification, we need to provide the specification for hardware as well as software. Okay, next, hardware component. What are the hardware components? Processor, advanced processor or microprocessor or microcontroller, all types of memory as per the requirement, internal external peripherals, devices, ports, buses, power sources, batteries. FPGA is field programmable gate arrays, can be reprogrammed to desired application or functionality requirement after manufacturing. If we want to reprogram our system or reprogram our requirements, then we are using this FPGA, field programmable gate array. After that, we need to use, or what are the embedded software development tools? What are the different tools to develop the embedded software? Okay, this part we will study in the next video lecture. Thank you.